What's going on YouTube? This is Redline Revs, and we're here in my Mark 1 Seat Leon. This is a 1.9 TDI 150 PD ARL engine, and these engines were found in VWs, Audis and Skodas of a similar generation. Now, as you can see, this is actually quite a high mileage car now. We've done 167,500 miles, and that's nothing to despair about, because actually this engine's still pulling well, it's still operating how it should. It's been well maintained by myself and also previous owners. Just a couple of tips though on looking after high mileage engines. What I started doing at around the 130,000 mile mark was using a thicker grade of engine oil. So VW recommend using fully synthetic 5W30, and I'm now using 10W40 at every oil change. The reason for that is, given the mileage, there must have been some engine wear in the internals of the engine, where components, because of friction and rubbing up against each other for thousands of miles, have become a little bit worn. So the thicker grade of engine oil will help protect that and keep everything running nicely for longer. There are a few things to bear in mind. Firstly, it takes a little bit longer for the thicker grade of oil to circulate around the system. So on cold starts, and especially in cold weather, it makes sense to put the engine on, give it a moment for everything to circulate, rather than start revving it hard straight away or driving straight off the mark. So there's that to bear in mind, and also it does cause the engine to work a little bit slower, but it's almost negligible. And given the fact that I've modified this vehicle in a few different ways, it's really not a significant decrease in engine speed by using the thicker oil, but it does make the engine work a little bit slower. I mean, on the plus side, it will make your engine quieter, and you know, any tapping that you have or anything like that will be greatly reduced by using a thicker grade of oil, and it will also help extend the life of your engine and give you many more thousands of miles of happy motoring. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind when looking after a high mileage car. I'm just going to put it on, and you might notice that on cold start, it starts off a little bit juddery. It takes a moment for the oil to circulate, and then it kind of calms down, quietens down significantly. But yeah, that's how I'm running my high mileage car. Also, make sure you change oil every 5,000 miles. Forget what anybody says about you know, changing every 10,000 miles or every year, whatever. Just change every 5,000 miles, and these are some tips that will help you keep your high mileage vehicles running for many more thousands of miles. It's Redline Revs. I hope you found this useful. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe.